Shalom, Israel. It's your brother New Breed coming through with another live stream. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome. In this video, I want to talk about satanic agents. That's right. Satanic agents and plants. Meat suits, as we like to refer to them as. The rabbit hole goes deep, ladies and gentlemen. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, be careful to entertain strangers, because you may be entertaining an angel. But what if I told you all that there are demonic spirits as well that roam around, and they come in human form? Some of these individuals are humans, but they're in syncrecy with demonic imposition. Now, I don't know if any of y'all have experienced this, but today for me was a very weird day. It was very weird. Yesterday and today was very weird. I don't know if you ever came across a person that's a stranger, right? And this person approached you for whatever reason. And that interaction was so unsettling. The interaction was strange. The interaction was so perplexing that it stays on your mind. It's lingering. You're like, what was that all about? So I had a situation like that. And I realized it was an agent. It was an actual demonic agent. Somebody said my camera lens is foggy. Hold on, y'all give me one moment. Hopefully that's better. So it was an incident in which someone approached me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know I'm on social media. It's quite often where people approach me, but this one was a little bit different. This was an actual agent. And when I say an actual agent, I mean he's in the field for the devil. And I've been approached by Masons before. I've been approached by Freemasons who, and I'm not saying, let me put this out here, I'm not saying every Freemason is a demon and every Freemason works for the devil. I'm not saying that at all. Because sometimes people get involved in these fraternities for various reasons, just to have friendship, just to fund some sort of non-charitable event, or they have some organization that they like to fund. So everybody who joins the Masons aren't devils, but they are ignorant. They're ignorant to what Masonry is all about. But I've been approached by these individuals, but this one was different, y'all. This was different what I was approached by yesterday, right? Rhythm and Rhymes, thank you for the $2 contribution. Cornelia Smith, thank you for the 50. Says, blessings, my brother. A little something for you and the fam. I appreciate that, man. Bone Man, again, with a $100 contribution. Thank you, man. Says, I love you. Love you too, family. I appreciate it. So, yesterday I was approached by an individual who actually identified with himself as an employee of the FBI. Yeah. He actually identified himself as an employee of the FBI. This gentleman approached me, and honestly, he had a suit on. The man had like almost blue eyes, but he looked to be dark. He looked to be black. It was crazy. He looked like a black man, but his eyes were like kind of blue. Now, he approaches me, and I know this encounter sounds weird. He had a suit on, and I thought that he was a Muslim. Off the first glance at this gentleman, I thought he was a Muslim. He had a green excursion, and he told me to look out for a link. He told me to look out for a link through my email, as if he knew who I was. And yeah, exactly, ladies and gentlemen. Um, and basically, he asked me, "Have I ever thought about Have I ever thought about a job with the FBI or public relations?" That's what he asked. That's the question he asked me. Have I ever thought about a job with the Federal Bureau of Investigations or public relations? Yeah, some real weird stuff, right? And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I didn't think much of it. You know what I thought to myself? I said, that's a gang stalker. I said, that's a gang stalker. Somebody said, I bet you the vibe was so weird. It was. The energy was weird. I almost didn't, I almost looked at this person like, is this a human? Because he looked, he looked very confident approaching me. And here's the weird part about it. A day later, I get just an ordinary job alert, which I don't fill out job applications, which is weird. So I get this job alert that says, would you like to work for the FBI? Right? And I'm like, this is, and I didn't think nothing. I honestly didn't even think much of that, because I'm like, it ain't no way the FBI is reaching out to me for real. Maybe when I filled out a job in the past, maybe they're hitting me up for like, to kind of see, because they hire too. They hire just like everybody else. The FBI hires, like they put out jobs and they do these things just like everybody else. So I didn't think much of it, and so I clicked on it just to see what it said. It sends me to this portal. The portal sends me to a job in public relations and one in investigation. It's 2 job listings. So I click on investigations just to see what it's going to say or what's required, or not that I wanted to be involved in. I just was trying to see if it was real. I click on it. It has all my information already filled out in the fields. It had all my, like, literally from my jobs back in Maryland, DC. I worked in nursing homes. Literally everything was already in the field. Everything was there, y'all. I mean, everything was there. All I had to do was submit. All I had to do was literally just push submit. So, to make a long story short, I told people about it. Like, people in my close circle, like, I reached out to people like, yo, I was calling people. I was being hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, the FBI reached out. You know what I'm saying? I'm being hot. And I'm calling people. And they like, yo, you need to document all of these things. You need to document everything that you just seen. I go back to go try to screenshot and document. It's all gone. Everything's gone. Now the link is still there where it's offering me a job, but it's no longer, the job is no longer available. And it's just crazy, y'all. So the job is no longer available. I looked up the person's name, which I won't put out because I ain't trying to put myself in no type of danger and jeopardy, because the person gave me a name as a point of contact. And that person's name was under 2 different names. One of them, basically the name didn't have no profile picture, and the face was the person, but it was a different name. And this individual was listed as being retired. When you go look up the office he was from, it says he was retired FBI. So I looked at all of this, and I thought about all this and said, and I tried to piece everything together, and I said, that person was not even a real person. Like, yes, it was a real person, but the way these satanic agents work now, they have several identities. They work underneath the cloak. They work underneath the cloak of as recruiters, but really that was something satanic. That was something demonic, and what it was designed to do was be used as a fear tactic, and it was also designed to make me distracted. It was a distraction. Let me point something out, because I don't talk about myself too much. So let me put this out there for all you brothers and sisters watching. There are always going to be satanic and demonic agents set up in your life. There's always going to be agents, demons, these vessels, these entities, these forces, and they always going to be working up against you. Like, it sounds crazy me even telling y'all this story, but that's what they want to do. They cause these distractions, and there's often times where we will experience something that's so strange to us that we don't even know how to convey what took place. We don't even know how to convey it. And that's what the enemy wants. He wants us to make us seem like we need to be in a straitjacket. Like, he wants us to feel like we're going crazy. And often these agents do that as well. Even if they're in they're in your circle of friends, your family, associates, whatever. Like, people do things and they gaslight you to make you feel like you're crazy when you're telling what happened to you. It's like it's sinister. It's sinister. It's like crazy stuff, bruh. Yeah, they said they want people in St. Eve's. Exactly. And these agents are very real. They're used to trigger our emotions. They're used to hit us in pivotal moments of our lives. And the new age satanic cult is roaming the streets, y'all. They're roaming the streets. They're gang stalking people. They're watching people. I don't know if y'all heard about the lady. Yeah, they want to promote the spirit of confusion. You know, the Most High don't deal in confusion. They don't want you to deal. The Most High does not deal in confusion. So these agents, they want you to be kind of like out there. They want you to feel like you're a space cadet, pretty much. But I've had a lot of situations where things happen and it was so weird, I would be afraid to even tell people about it. Like, for instance, the last time I traveled to Washington, D.C., and let me say this as well. I believe they have devices that can open up your vehicles. I believe they have devices that they can open your vehicles up and do certain things. And they can leave objects in there that was not there before. I mean, these things are very real, especially if you on social media, you say certain things, you post certain things. But nonetheless, listen, the Most High got it. Yeah, exactly. They want the spirit of confusion. Yeah, I don't know if you all heard about this situation that just took place not too long ago with the young lady from Houston, Texas, who she was poisoned by a napkin that was placed underneath her car door. She was, poisoned. And I don't think people know how these agents work and how they're planted and how much they watch people. Yep, somebody said that they can even control your car. Somebody said, what happened when you went to D.C.? My bad, I'm all over the place. But when I went to D.C., I believe my door was, and I was in a rental car. Somebody basically opened my door. I went into a location. It was a mall. My door was open. I knew it was locked, but they left an item in the seat that was not there before. They left an item there. And also, practically the whole trip, practically my whole way to DC, I was being followed. I would go to different gas stations and get my gas and re-up, and there would be the same vehicle there. It would be the same vehicle there. And I'm like, what is going on? They would follow me through different exits. And another thing I've noticed when I go to certain places, even now, because I know they work through technology, because when I go through certain places, even to this day, if it's pretty much a place that's uncharted, that I haven't been before, my GPS would pretty much reboot. It would lose its location and it would go haywire. And then it would come back after I have frequented that place, as if somebody's tracking me to find out where my whereabouts are. Yeah, so this thing is real, man. Like, we believe that we have freedom of speech in this country. We believe that there are not certain entities working. We believe that there's not certain forces working, and there very well is. There's demons, there's agents, there's new agers that walk around doing things with bodily fluid. Um, they watch. They what they do essentially is they like to study those who have unplugged from the matrix. They like to study you brothers and sisters who are going against the odds. Um, and what they do is you're pretty much like, the best way I can explain this is you're a beta test to these people. And they like to see what makes you tick. They'll do things that either confuse you, aggravate you, frustrate you, or things that literally can hurt you, such as energy weapons, um, EMF, electromagnetic fields around your home. They can make you feel certain pains in your body. All of a sudden, you getting all these Charlie horses in your hips or your shoulders. A lot of times, it's the upper left hand shoulder, and they'll do different things, man. Like, just to see what you can survive. It looked like they froze my chat. Let me see. Yes, it looked like they froze my chat. Somebody said, yes, sir, the ABBA got us. Real talk. Yep, somebody said they have a device that can make you black out instantly as well. Real talk. Like, these things really are out there. But I say all this to say, listen, yeah, they're demonic agents. There are those who's watching. There's those who gang stalk. They do noise campaigns as well. That's another thing they do. And it's crazy because after what happened yesterday, mind you, I haven't heard a peep. The new neighborhood that I live in, I have not heard a peep. Early in the morning, I'm hearing all these bangs. Bang, 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 bang. I mean, it startled me like out of my sleep. And I'm like, who is this? Who is doing that? Now, I walk out. I'm looking next door to see if there's any construction being done. Like, maybe somebody's about to move in next to me. There's no like vehicle outside where there's a ladder, hammers. No, there's no construction worker in sight. There's nobody out there. But I'm hearing all these bangs like somebody is just there just to be banging, bro. Let me see what's going on with my chat here. Let me see if we can get it. Okay, there we go. We got it moving. There we go. And these agents, they send honey traps. They send honey traps. There are women who get paid to follow people. There's women who get paid as well. This is a known fact. They've been doing this since the 70s. They hire women in the FBI. A lot of times they start off as lady cops. They'll hire them to surveil big-time drug dealers. They'll hire them to surveil like men of influence. And they will plant certain individuals there in people's lives to pretty much, watch that person. I mean, it's the reality of the situation. Satan has agents. He has agents. And a lot of the agencies you see out here are designed, they're pretty much a central hub for them. That's what the CIA really is. I mean, they're not really out here catching no damn terrorists. Seriously, that's nowhere near what it's about. Yeah, there's times where there's a threat, but often it's just espionage. It's just spying on the United States citizens. It's just the government grandizing themselves as tyrants. It's just taking away your freedoms, your right to think, your right to make decisions, your right to be your own person, your right to influence other individuals. It's really just about taking away who you are, your essence. And the real threat is something spiritual. And I don't want everybody to be paranoid or none of that, because I'm not afraid at all and I'm not paranoid. I just know that there's a society that we see and there's one that's blanketed. There's a blanketed society of demonic people who behind closed doors, they drinking blood. Um, these are the same individuals that used to hang out in the abortion clinics. These are the individuals who have dossiers on all of us. These are the same individuals. Every time I travel out the country and I come back, I got to sit down with TSA for hours explaining my whereabouts. I'm not a terrorist. What my man Lloyd Banks say, I got the heart of a high school teacher with a bright future. Why the hell would I have a bomb in my sneaker? Ain't that what Lloyd Banks said from G Unit? So why the hell y'all gotta stop me for 2-3 hours and question me about my whereabouts? What the hell have I done? All I'm doing is traveling. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I know what it's designed to do. It's designed to frustrate me. It's designed to put me in some level of fear, when really every time these individuals F with me, I just become stronger. I become more mad. I become, in a good way, righteous indignation and vehement exhortation. I don't become mad in a sense of I want to hurt nobody. I become mad because you making my creator mad, messing with his people. And they're doing it to all of us. You know what I'm saying? They're harassing all of us, sending their damn agents. They moving around like demons, like from the Denzel Washington movie Fallen. I mean, they everywhere. Ricardo, thank you for the $10 contribution. Highly appreciate it. Yeah, it's like we don't get a break, bruh. They've been keeping tabs on us since high school, having dossiers on us. All through the 12 grades of learning, we've been set aside, casted away, ostracized and isolated. It's real, man. All because we got political and religious differences. All because we don't want to believe what society is trying to push. All because we have traditional values that we can't forsake. You know what I'm saying? All because we boisterous about how we feel. Yep. Somebody said, what's a dossier? Pretty much a record on your life. It's pretty much a portfolio on whether it's several different kind of dossiers. You got ones that's from your high school, from the 12 grades of learning. You got those from your work experience. You got those from your criminal background or history. Like, it's pretty much a record of your life. And they have these records. Yeah, it's called dossier. Yeah, I know my speech can be a little off. It's a dossier, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they got all these things going in, man. These plants and these agents, they really want to get you out of character. That's really what it's designed to do. The whole program is to get you out of character. They want you to run up on them. They want you to be paranoid and schizophrenic. They want you to believe that you're somehow crazy because you are observant. They want you to believe you're crazy because you are observant, bro. Yeah, and they come in all shapes. These demons and these agents, man, they send beautiful women. They send honey, with the lady in red, the honey trap, to some of you ladies out there. They send the weirdo and the creep to watch you in your neighborhood. Like, this is why it's important for a lot of sisters, because a lot of you ladies, you're vulnerable. A lot of you ladies don't have a husband to be really watching out what's going on in your surroundings. And this is the reason why sex trafficking is at an all-time high right now. Sex trafficking is not a joke. Organ harvesting is not a joke. Man, these individuals stage car accidents, all these things. That's why you need somebody who's going to be observant of the surroundings. And I mean, they've done things to me, man. They rear-ended my vehicle. I mean, just straight staged events, like straight staged events. And all the car accidents I ever got in, somebody rear-ended me at a red light, almost like clockwork. And I know other people who are associated with me going through the same thing. Sometimes I'm afraid to even reach out to people. Sometimes I'm even afraid to build close relationships with people because I don't want them to go through what I'm going through. Because sometimes these individuals will go at people that I love just to send a message to me. You understand? Like, that's how real it be getting. That's why I don't put nobody I'm dealing with online like that. I don't want to open them up for anything that whatever these satanic agents got going on, I don't want to put them in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? But it's real, man. Somebody said, Bree, are you O positive or O negative? I don't think I'm either one. I think I'm AB. Yeah, and every time something like this happen, I praise the Most High, man. But I be seeing the agents all the time. Sometimes when I do videos in public, police roll up and they just park right where I'm at and they just watch me. And sometimes I just wave at them because it's like, I know y'all there. Y'all know I'm here. It's like, what do we do from here? I see you watching me. You watching me record a video. This has happened several times. They'll pull up right in front of me and just park there and just watch as I'm doing a video. This has happened multiple times during my lives. But I just be looking like, hey, I see y'all. Y'all see me. What's up? We're not scared. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not breaking any laws, you know. But this is what this society does. They send their little agents. They send moles as well. They send moles. And a lot of these damn entities and forces, they're not, some of them, let me put this out here. Ladies and gentlemen, some of them are not even humans. Just like an angel can take on human form, these entities, they do the same thing. They do the same exact thing, bruh. I'm talking about, I done had some encounters with these demons where they have disappeared on me. I mean, walked up to me real fast and I'll be like, hey, yo, you good? And they'll turn around and they will literally snarl at me. They will snarl, bruh. And I'm like, man, you know, man, whatever, bruh. Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What's good? And they'll keep walking. I will bend that corner, turn around, and they are gone, bruh. I'm talking about out of thin air, they're out of there. It's like they just went into a whole nother form of something. Like a straight jinn. A straight jinn be just popping in people. Just like an angelic force can be there 1 minute and then that force is gone, bro. And I know some people are like, man, that's crazy. You ain't never bent no corner and seen somebody disappear. Yes, I have, bro. I remember one time I was in a vehicle. I was in a car with somebody I love, right? And she's talking. And this is a family member. She's talking. And we having a real good conversation. I'm looking. She's driving at the moment. I'm looking through the passenger seat, from the passenger seat over to the driver's seat. And there's a woman next to her, like parked next to her. And I'm telling you, this woman was a demon. Like she was an older Caucasian woman. She's just snarling. She's looking in the car while we talk. We're not even looking her way, but I'm using my peripherals. She just in there snarling, just looking like you can almost see steam coming out her nose. And then we pulled off, and I'm like, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that person over there? And she's like, no, I didn't even see it. It was like her face started turning gray. Like literally her skin was turning gray, bro. And she was just snarling in the car while we were just chilling. And I'm like, you ain't see that? She's like, no, I didn't see nothing. I was like, that lady was looking at you like that was a demon, like looking in here. And then, you know, when we hit the next light, it returned right back to human form. It returned right back to human form, bro. To show you that these forces jump in people. They jump in people. And the conversation we was having was so powerful, and the Holy Spirit was involved in the conversation I was having with my family member. Yep. Yo, thanks for the $2 contribution, Kadia. I appreciate it. David, thank you for the $5. Says, do you believe in combustion, explosion of any human? Man, I haven't witnessed it, but the more I grow as a person, the more I become more spiritual aware. There's not too much that I don't believe in. There's not too much that I doubt. The truth a lot of times is stranger than fiction. My imagination is very vivid, not just because I've always been a creative person, but my imagination is vivid because of things that I've experienced in my life, things that can't really be explained. Even when I was a child, man, there was a time where my 5 year old self ran across a street and angels literally stopped a vehicle going 60 to 70 miles per hour. Stopped that vehicle. I'm talking about not even stopped the vehicle. The vehicle kept going. But literally, I've been teleported as a child. The vehicle kept going. The way I remember it is the vehicle stopped. That's not what I was told when I grew up. From a family member said, no, you got past that vehicle. The vehicle didn't stop. It was going too fast to stop. Literally, something saved me. Like something stuck, because I just ran out in the street at 5. Just ran. I just took off. Something got me from that vehicle was coming full speed. I remember it stopping. Everybody else remember that thing going. Next thing you know, I was across the street, bro. It was like something in the spiritual realm, like, nah, we need you to be around, bro. Like, we need you to be around. So I believe in things that can't be explained. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I believe in angels, but I also believe in demons too, bro. Demons are very real. I believe that Satan has agents. I believe that they are monitoring spirits. They are monitoring spirits. And sometimes when they can't find you for a while, let's say, for instance, you take a break from social media. We know they use technology a lot. Let's say you go off somewhere. You go abroad. You travel to an undisclosed location. And you unplug from social media for a while. This is how sophisticated the program is. What they'll do is they will send one of these meat suits. This person don't even know why they were triggered. They don't even know why they monitoring you. They could be just they could just be pulling up in a vehicle just watching you. Just watching you. Because they don't have no spirituality. They don't have the truth. So something told that individual to watch you because you've been unplugged from the matrix. Satan, let me put it like this. I want this to make sense to y'all, right? The Most High God knows everything. There's a scripture that says the Lord can even number the hairs that are on your head. He know everything about you. He know you thoroughly. The Lord knows you thoroughly. He know your ins and outs. He know your whereabouts. He know your dreams. He know your wants. He know your needs. He knows you through and through. He knows what's going on in each limb of your body right now as we speak. What was Satan's mission statement? Satan said that he will ascend into the clouds and be like the Most High. So you know what that means? He wants to be a control freak. Instead of just knowing us in and out, Satan wants to know us and control us. So he wants to know everything the Most High knows. So he has to try to see you in your good, your bad, your ugly, your ins and outs, everything. Satan is nothing but a duplicate. He's a copycat. So he's always watching us. When we get off the radar, he'll send a demon to watch you. He'll send one of these forces to watch you. And that's why I be telling people, yeah, he's a counterfeit. What's 100? And that's why I tell people all the time, man, watch what you put into yourself. Like, stay away from pornography. Stay away from anything that can open these demonic portals. Stay away from, if you're an individual that's highly sensitive to horror movies, like, stay away from that as well. Stay away from those things. Because what that'll do is, yeah, Satan's a creep. He's a weirdo. What that'll do is it'll open up gateways into your home, and he can always be around you, always watching you. Yeah, even what music you listening to, man. Real talk. Satan's agents are everywhere, man. I don't know about y'all, man. When I woke up to the truth, and I was just like, man, I want to do what's right. I don't want to be that guy that's constantly in guilt and shame because I'm living a lifestyle that's not right. Whatever the case may be, I was in the streets at the time. I was doing things in the streets, And you know, a lot of street cats, they don't really feel guilt for what they do. They groom to be who they are. I always felt guilt. Like I always felt conviction, and I always made an excuse for the things I would do. But whatever the case may be, when I got out of that lifestyle, like of doing certain things that I shouldn't be doing, whether it be swindling or robbing or whatever, stealing, whatever it was, um, man, everything changed. Everything changed. Like people around me were like really beginning to hate me just for doing what's right. That's how I knew that there was a spiritual like bound on my life. And literally I lost all the people that was in my circle became devils, bro. They all became demons. They all started to like attack all at once. And all I was doing was the right thing. I was like, man, I want to go get a gig. Man, it's like them people didn't care how much trouble I got in when I was doing wrong. They didn't care about none of that. They didn't care about the fact I had a child on the way. They didn't care about none of that. It's like I broke a cardinal rule just trying to do the right thing, bro. And that's how I knew it was spiritual. Cause what else could it be? Why would you wanna see me hurt if I was loyal, if I was doing what I did? I had as much honor amongst thieves as a person can have living that life. Why wouldn't you want to see me happy? Why wouldn't you want to see me doing right for my life? Because they were straight up devils, bro. They wanted to see me die, bro. They wouldn't have been happy until I was gone, until my life was erased. That's how it is for a lot of y'all. The reason why they get upset when you leave behind your old lifestyle, whether it be unplugging from false religions, um, unplugging from, you know, just not doing what's right. Anytime they see you leaving, it's because they really wanted you to die in your sins, bro. Because they're going to die in their sins. They made a decision that they're going to be demonic, and they wanted you to die in your sins too. And now that you pulling away and pulling out, demons on attack. They become agents, start gaslighting you, attacking you. It could be your own parents. It can be your sister, your brother, your mother. I mean, your cousins, your friend. Like they would just start like literally attacking you, lying on you, slandering you, gaslighting you, trying to trigger you. Listen, the Lord says, listen, cast down all imaginations, bro. Because that's your imagination. That's something that you conjured up. You conjured these people up and you can cast them away just like you conjured them up. And understand that, listen, that right there, those people are being used. Yeah, they'll start blaming you for stuff you ain't do, lying on you, telling lies that you be like, what the hell? Why would you lie like that? Lies that are horrendous, though. They'll tell lies on you that'll get you killed or make you lose your livelihood. Don't even get me started on the lies. I don't even know why somebody said that, because that's what they do. That's one of the main things they do. You know why? Because the devil is a liar, bro. Satanic agents, their main weapon is lying. Because who likes being lied on? You know how difficult it is not to respond to a utter lie? It's like, what? That's a lie. Like, but they get energy off of you responding. So it's important that you don't respond to them. It's important that you don't give them the time of day. You don't open that portal. You don't open that for them. You don't give them a chance. They feed off that energy. The Most High hates a liar. Yep, exactly. See, Satan is an accuser of the brethren. From the beginning of time, Satan has been an accuser. All the saints, Job, all the prophets, even Christ, were all victims of being accused by Satan, bro. The father of lies, bro. But you're not supposed to even respond to it. You know how difficult it is not to respond to a lie? Man, I had people tell some horrendous lies on me. To this day, till this day, people tell some of the most like horrendous lies on me. Things that ain't even nowhere close to who I am as a person. Things that if I told you somebody said that about me, y'all be like, what? But here's the thing. They doing the same thing to y'all, bro. They're agents. They're doing the same thing to y'all. Y'all just haven't found out some of the lies that been told on you. You haven't found out what these people are saying about you. It's a form of witchcraft to speak these curses on your life. They'll curse your life and they'll slander you all over the place to make other people turn against you. Because Satan is a coward. Satan is a coward. Yeah, I hate a liar, bro. Whether it be male or female, man. Just a liar, bro. Just lying. Just making up things. Somebody said, do not marvel if they trespass against thee. Exactly. Somebody says Satan is extremely cocky about this business. It's stunning. Yeah, man. It's something that I speak about. I speak about the satanic agents because I don't want y'all to marvel at certain individuals. Because I want you to put in mind, the Bible says even Satan can appear like an angel of light. Even Satan can appear like an angel of light, bro. So that there's times where there's people that you may think highly of, they can even be used too. They can be used too. Somebody said, why do they never attack physically? Everything they do is to get you to respond. Exactly. And I'm going to tell you, they never attack physically because, let me tell you why. There's spiritual laws in place. There's spiritual laws in place, y'all. Let's make this clear. All you chosen ones, all you brothers and sisters who's in this chat, who's watching, who's supporting, all you brothers and sisters who stay, watching this kind of content and studying your Bible, and you have changed your life for the better, they know who you are. They know who you are, brothers and sisters. If they could just walk up on you and kill you, they would do it. If they could just break into your home, lay you down execution style, and put two in the back of your head, they would do it, y'all. They would do it. They would do it. The reason they can't do it, the reason they haven't done it, is because they can't. The Most High won't allow that. The Lord won't allow that. Listen, every time Satan done something in the scriptures, he had to go to the heavens first. When he took everything from Job, he had to go to the Most High. Let me test your servant Job. See, wrap your mind around how powerful the Most High is. He had to go to the Most High and say, let me tempt your servant. So some of these interactions we have is the Most High saying, listen, okay, I will allow you to let them go through that. Let me see how they respond to it. God allowed it just to see how we're going to respond. If this weird interaction didn't happen to me yesterday, we would not be going live talking about this right now. And you brothers and sisters wouldn't be preview to this information. It's a reason for everything, right? So the Most High's watching them while they watching us. Let me repeat that. The Most High's watching them while they watching us. But they can't just come over and do anything to you. Like, they can watch all damn day. We protected by holy angels. That's why we're fearless. It ain't nothing they could do. And his lessons always are something that is going to better us. They're always learning experiences to be gained, and what the Lord is showing us in these situations we go through. And, it's to the point now, I'm at the point where I know that we're becoming heightened beings. We're becoming heightened. I think our sensory details, when it comes to the impulses we have with the Creator, have become brighter. We're becoming something, chosen ones. We're becoming something that they can't quite contain, and they're fearful of. So they send in their agents. They're sending them demons, bro. Yeah, they're afraid about it. And that's why you see every time the news come on, all the correspondents seem frantic. Those ain't even humans. What you seeing on the news, them ain't humans. Them correspondents are puppets. Carlos Coy, thank you for the $10 contribution. Says, keep blessing people with knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Thank you, OG. I hope you are staying blessed, and I hope nothing but the best for you. Shout out my boy Raphael and putting me onto your channel. Shout out to Raphael. Thanks for putting a brother on, and thank you, brother, for your support. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, it's a lot of shapeshifters and spirits out there, man, and I can tell you now, man, don't be afraid of them, man. They cowards. And another thing they're trying to do now, because you have this much light, let me make this clear. It is nothing more than these agents would like to do but to recruit you. Understand me, y'all. A lot of leaders that you've seen on social media over the past decade, a lot of them are controlled opposition. They're controlled opposition because they allowed the recruitment process to take place. And there is a process. There are agents out there, and they might not even come in the form of somebody from an agency. That's not how it works. Never compromise yourself. And I'm going to tell you this as well. Often when, I'm going to word this real properly, right? Often when you at a crossroads in your life, like, for instance, when there's a lot of uncertainty, when there's a lot of uncertainty in your life, this is when the recruitment process comes from satanic Luciferian agents. They operate in the vein of uncertainty. If they know that you are going through something, if they know that you're dwindling or you have concerns in your life, there are things going on in which you have a lot of decisions to make. If your future is not so apparent, that's where they come. And what they try to do is steal what the Most High already have for you. They trying to listen, they'll promise you different things. Hey, listen, I know you've been struggling financially. I know that you're going through certain issues. Hey, you know, you may even just have some parking tickets you can't pay. You know what? I know you're down on your luck. Hey, you know, let us help you out. Listen, everybody with their hand out trying to help you don't mean that they got your best interests at heart. Everybody who seem to be coming in the auspice of philanthropy, that don't mean that they really looking out for you. They could be coming because they know, they can see that you at a crossroads in your life, and they know that the Lord got you, because Satan even know when the Lord gonna pull you through something. They want you to sell out and compromise before you have to go through your trial, because we all have trials and tribulations in life. Before you even have to face your trial and your tribulation, Satan will offer you a way out of something that God was already going to get you out. You in a situation the Most High God already going to rescue you from, because you done screwed up one way or another. The Lord going to rescue you from that situation, but Satan will give you an offer on the table, and you end up taking an offer from Satan. Now you done lost your eternal soul. You done lost everything, and you've actually, at first you gain everything. You gain everything. This is what happened with these celebrities, and this is what happened with these rappers and actors and musicians. They, by their talent, by their God-given talents, they made their self a table and then gave Satan a recipe to all the food on the table. And now everything been compromised because you following these damn agents. And you could have got it on your own. I'm telling you, man, that's how this thing works. So somebody said they hate when you ignore them. Exactly. Yeah, watch the profanity in the chat, y'all. Watch the profanity in the chat. I know on my streams I do, when I'm using StreamYards and or I'm on, you know, broadcasting, I know that I have cussing in my videos, but that's me. Don't put it in the chat. What's done in the video is not going to trigger the algorithm as much as the chat does. Yeah, but you got to be strong out here, man. You just got to keep your head on a swivel. Don't allow them agents to get you out of character. There's some people right now, from the sound of my voice, y'all done dealt with it. Y'all probably dealing with individuals that call your phone talking reckless, trying to get you to feed into their negativity. Um, if you on social media, you got individuals slandering your name, or, you know, talking about you and all that. Ignore all those people, man, because those are satanic agents. They have to feed off of you. They're nothing without your energy, man. Without your energy, they're nothing without you. They'll die off. They hate when you ignore them. Demons in general hate when you ignore them. Demons hate it. Yep, somebody said Satan uses weak vessels when he needs hosts. That is 100% fact. He uses weak vessels when they need a host. People who ain't diligent in the word, people who are overindulgent in some way, people who are pretty much open canvases. Hey, Satan will jump in and out of them. You know, let me tell you something. That situation that took place with me that I just told y'all about, with that satanic agent, who's to say that this individual worked for anybody? Let me show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Who's to say that individual worked for anybody? Maybe that individual knew. Maybe he's connected to a central hub. Maybe there's some type of main computer that they operate from. Maybe there's AI intelligence that these people work from, and they know what's going on. I'm telling you, man, the rabbit hole is deep, bro. The rabbit hole is deep. This right here, this life that we living in, it's almost like it's a simulation. It's full of cracks and imperfections. This realm that we in, it actually has glitches. It actually has glitches. I don't know if y'all ever seen a video. There's a video that's floating around of a woman, right? She takes a spoon. No, she takes a knife. She takes a knife. She's working at a restaurant. There's cameras in the kitchen. Cameras everywhere. You can see this from various angles, right? She takes the knife. She cuts the lemon. You can clearly see the knife goes through the lemon. Cuts it in half, right? She comes back. The lemon is not cut. The lemon is not cut at all. It's on camera. And she's just baffled. She's startled by this. Nobody walked by, replaced the lemon, nothing. The lemon just wasn't cut. Now, I'll bring that up to say this. In this realm that we live in, there are glitches. There are imperfections. There are things that go against physics. Physics ain't what you think it is. Everything is not what it seems to be. This life is strange, bro. They're all kind of portals, wormholes. Like, don't think this ain't real. How you think that they can make energy weapons? How do you think that they can make CERN portals? The Mandela effect, 100% real, bro. I wouldn't doubt if time travel is real. I don't want to go over y'all head too much, but I'm telling you. Just like you can go back to some old programs, old movies, or old footage and see cell phones. Real talk. Man, do your research on this. I remember when YouTube was YouTube and they wasn't hiding everything. Where you can go back into a time where cell phones didn't exist and watch a video and there's a cell phone in that video. I'm telling you. There's astral projections. There's cerebral manipulation. There's so much that goes on, bro. There's so much that goes on. It's like we living in a weird time. And sometimes some of the interactions we have with these demonic entities, these satanic agents, who's to say that actually happened? Now, what I mean by actually happened, who's to say that it only happened to you? Maybe it only happened to you and those around you didn't even see that. Because you was in a place, in a time where the Lord was dealing with you and you went into the spirit for a second. You went into the spirit for a second to have this interaction with this being, and it actually didn't happen. Yo, peep what I just said, y'all. Who's to say you wasn't projecting, astral projecting, where the Lord was communicating with you in a different way? Who's to say it wasn't a dream, like you wasn't damn day walking, and things don't get pieced together through your day walking, or some form of deja vu where you can piece things together and remember them. Man, who's to say, man? I'm just saying, bro. I know y'all like, I don't know what kind of weed New Breed be smoking, but yeah. No, man, I've just see things differently, man. The more I read my Bible, the more I study the prophets and how they actually teleported. Yo, the prophets of the Bible, they teleported places. They went into deep dreams. They had visitations. They spoke with angels. They dealt with demons, bro. Like, this is real. This is real. Like, and I just see the world different, man. That's why I'm just very careful who I engage with. I recommend all you brothers and sisters to be careful who you allow in your home. Like, just don't let anybody in your house. I know y'all be out here, y'all be wanting to get y'all rocks off the streets, and y'all be wanting to, link up and sneaky link and all of these kind of type of things. But man, a lot of you brothers and sisters, y'all better be careful, like letting people in your house, man, letting certain energy in your house. You don't know what people do when they go in your bathroom. You don't know what kind of you don't know what kind of fluids they might sprinkle around your house when you're not looking. You know what I'm saying? You may be in one room, they may be in the next, just putting Satan's piss around your damn corners of your house. Then they might got some kind of satanic concoction. You know, man, you just don't know what's going on. And now you wondering why you waking up in cold sweats every night, and you having nightmares every night because you done brung a witch or a wizard in your house. And you don't know what they done. That's why it's important to find out what people believe in. It's important to deal with people who are like-minded. It's important to really test people's spirits. You don't know what kind of, man, you don't know what's up with people these days. People weird, all these and tarot cards and damn yoni steams and psychic readings and crystal balls and astrology and all these things that people are into, bro. Like, you gotta test the spirits of people nowadays. Like, you gotta be safe out here. Real talk. Somebody said, yeah, I've been fighting in the trenches. 5 singles in a store. Thanks for the wisdom, brother. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, that Mandela effect is crazy and it's real, man. Yeah, they walk past you. They give you evil looks. You know, they'll spit in your direction. They'll snarl at you. Um, I mean, literally, I've had these satanic agents walk by me and growl before. I'm like, are you growling? like, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Did you just walk by me and growl? What's wrong with you? Like, they'll do things like that. They'll start talking to themselves. Just, it's crazy, man. And a lot of times when your spirit is elevating high, they can't even be in your presence, though. Um, it's been times where I've been on elevators. I'm traveling, been on an elevator, and literally people would just, as soon as they open the elevator door, they'll get on, and I'm talking about, they'll keep on tapping the button, tap, 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 tap. They'll get on the elevator, then as soon as they get in my presence, they know the Most High with me, bro. I know the Most High with me, and they know it too. They would sit up there, they'll get in the elevator with me, right? As soon as the elevator door closed, they'll open it back up. They'll start tapping the button, open it back up, and they will get off that elevator, bro. They feel my energy, bro. They feel that the Most High is with me, yo. My angels around them. My angels are surrounding me. They can't even be in the presence of the Most High, bro. It scares them. Like, that's how I know these satanic agents, they're more afraid of us than we are of them. I'm not afraid of them at all. They just weird to me. You know what I'm saying? They're not like the movies. There's a reason why Hollywood make demons so very, like, there's a reason why Hollywood makes demons real, like, scary looking and demonic with all these horns and heads spinning around. It's a mental game. It's psychological warfare to make you think that these entities are very, like, terrifying. I guarantee in hell, I guarantee in hell the demons, they look like weird. Like, they're probably like these real fragile beings that like crawl underneath rocks, and they're more so like leeches. They're more so like leeches, and like if you can imagine, they more so take on um an odd alien like a alien like form, like something that you would look at that looks funny, look like something that look funny looking, like weird. That's what I look at when I see demons, like some funny looking, weird, like Wizard of Oz type of ish, like some odd real monsters, Nickelodeon type of stuff, like some like gremlins, like they like gremlin type of stuff, bro. They like gremlins, bro. Real talk. Like that's how they really are. Like underneath the mask, bro. Underneath the mask, that's all they really are, man. They weak. And anybody who let them entities control their life, they weak too. And for real, they can. Hey, listen, they jealous a lot of you brothers and sisters because you've been through things and you still here and you still able to move properly and survive. They just mad because they weak asses could never survive what you've been through and still be sane. That's what's wrong with these demonic agents. They mad because they could have never been through what you've been through and still be sane, still be logical, and still carry your head up high. That's all it really is, man. A bunch of weak, pathetic individuals, man. That's all it is, man. But y'all keep on keeping on, man. I love each and every one of y'all. It's always an honor to have y'all joining me for a broadcast. Um, Sundown is Sabbath time. About time I head in and make some music. I know y'all want some new music, so I gotta go make that for y'all. But support me at newbreed.love. Support me on patreon.com. I'll leave all the links in the description box. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all stay safe out there. With that being said, shalom and peace.